follow my lead.
Test? Okay, sorry guys. I don't know what was going on there. OBS, as glorious as it always is and always has been, once again reset my audio device
I know the
settings.
way.
Don't ask me why. It does that regularly. I guess I already sold everything, but I just forgot to press. Looks like it. Okay. One buckskin book. I guess I could buy one of those. Could buy a cat's grace as well and a rabbit's purse. Those just don't last very long, is the problem. But the buckskin at least lasts a while.
I know what to do.
How may I serve you?
I think I'm good. We killed the bear, which is pretty much
Time's not waiting.
the biggest tank test of all of them. Like, yeah, that's Queen, I guess. But also, that's more about surviving the clerics. So, potions. Like, I'd try and avoid to go there before I've gotten as much XP as I can in the rest of the tree. Because damage reduction, if I can get another level up, damage reduction will be so much better for me than AC, because I'm pretty sure when your health, I don't know how it is in this game to be honest, but in Baldur's Gate for example, if your health, then the enemy doesn't have to roll to hit anyway. For sure it's either similar in this game or you at least get a massive penalty to your AC when you're held. To be fair, I don't think I can out DR the Queen.
Ready for
But like if I
anything.
can out DR everyone else, let's actually go this way.
They'll never see me coming.
If there's just no way to win that fight, then I will use the scroll of freedom of movement. Because once again, there's another one at Verdant Chambers. So I don't need this one for Bald Hilltop.
We will be victorious! This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way. This should do it.
I completely forgot my poison thing, but luckily I didn't get hit.
No mistakes. I'll go ahead. They'll never see me coming. Interesting.
This doesn't work without a party, if I remember correctly. Well, I guess with a summon it could work. But we've never bother coming back here with a summon because it's so late when you get them.
They'll never see me coming.
Pretty sure whatever you can get here isn't really gonna be worse at this point.
A calculated risk. This will hurt. Ugh. They'll never see me coming. Let's try this way. This should do it. They'll never see me coming. Focus on the goal. Our victory is certain!
Oh shit, the skeleton. I should have quick save. I'm not sure how well I can deal with this.
A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way. Ah!
They do a lot more damage than everything. It's 50%. It can kill me very quickly. I'm gonna be greedy and try and survive just on this. Then I'm gonna be a cheesy boy, turn on this. Okay, let's think. So the main reason I turn on turn-based mode is because with the 5-foot step, which is shift, hold shift by the way, for those who don't know. And you can also click on this, but it's a little bit easier. So hold shift. So what I could do is just 5-foot step in this and run. This is kind of a cool opportunity to test out how gather power works in turn-based, because I haven't tried that out
This
yet.
should do it.
Oh wait, you can't. What? Was that because I double-clicked, or does it just work turn-based without having to wait for a full round? I just double-click because that's what you do in real time to actually activate it. It definitely did consume my move action. Right. I shouldn't have tried that out because I don't have a quick save. They might just kill me.
This was not part of the plan.
I died for science. Quick save is pretty recent though. It's like I killed one centipede after that quick save or something like that. Okay, maybe I killed 2.
I am prepared.
Oh wait, never mind. I only quick saved when I entered here. Oops, okay. I thought it was after this fight, but I guess not.
We will be victorious! This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way. This should do it. A calculated risk.
It still seems usable and turn-based. The medium gather power. Like, yeah, obviously it's not ideal because it consumes your move
No
action.
mistakes.
But it still seems like not too big of a deal.
I know the way. They'll never see me coming.
Obviously, if I wasn't playing Kinetic Knight, was reduced cost, and I'd have to use the high gather power, that would be completely unplayable in turn-based.
This will hurt. Our victory is certain. Let's try this way. This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. Ah! Let's try this way.
The question is, do I want to
I know
use
what to do.
consumables on the skeletons,
They'll never see me
or do I want to ignore them? Good question. I mean, I guess these are pretty free. They're also pretty useless, but hey, it's 5%. They already only had 50% chance, so now they'd have 45. I think I'm gonna use one of these two. They last a little bit longer than the fight, so that will help me after this too.
Enemy approaching! Interesting.
First one is actually not gonna flat foot me because he's very slow. But looks like
This should
getting
do
lucky.
it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way. This should do it.
Be greasy and use one of these here. I don't think I'm gonna instantly die. That'll be fine.
A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way.
Oh shit, I got crit. I might be dead. I don't think it's worth trying to heal before I got my attack off. Of course, if I'm dead, that's not the best. Okay, I survived.
This should do it. A calculated risk.
Why can I not hit that guy? Just unlucky. At least sometimes it gets reduced to 0.
This will hurt. Let's try this way.
Why will you not die? Do these have better AC than the others? Oh, he's even at a 28.
This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt.
Okay. This is not good. This is very bad. A crit will insta-kill me now. Maybe I should just go in this and reset.
Let's try this way.
Yeah, we finally got one. As long as this guy doesn't crit me, we're good. I think.
This was not
Never mind.
part of the plan.
Wow. I could have gone in this. I should have gone in this.
We will be victorious! This should do it. A calculated risk.
This is always the same. I try something the first time, I get lucky and still die. Then next time I get so
This
unlucky
will hurt.
that I instantly die at the
Let's
start.
try this way. This should do it. This was not part of the
Yeah, I saw that one
plan.
coming. Like, the 28 guys, the dread skeletons, that have 28 AC. The last time, the last fight, where I died at the end, I hit them all instantly, I didn't miss them. I one-shot every one of them, and then all of a sudden against the weaker skeleton, the normal skeleton, so just all of a sudden I couldn't hit anymore. Joe just fucking gone in with and reset the fight. It should have been easy enough. There's only 2 of them left.
Interesting.
I could attack him from stealth, but then I'd also eaten AO when I went there.
Follow my lead.
All of this is better though. I don't think it is. Because they can get that from both sides.
We will be victorious!
Yeah, this time I'm gonna be flat-footed and Need some huge damage, because why not? Why roll any initiative? Ow. I guess because he crit, it didn't really matter that I was flat-footed.
This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way. This should do it. A calculated risk. This was not.
Well, I'm really mad at myself that I didn't go in this. Because now this fight all of a sudden seems impossible. Because I'm not getting lucky against those red skeleton soldiers anymore. I should use the Divine Favor scroll. It just doesn't last very long. Guess I could use one of these. HP is very helpful. I didn't expect the skeleton soldiers to be a problem. I mean, I expected them to be stronger than some of the other enemies, because my main shtick right now is the DR, the damage reduction. My AC isn't really high, I don't have mirror image or anything like that. So the main thing that keeps me going against mites and kobolds is that they can't do damage to me, but they just have way higher base damage without using puny daggers.
Interesting. We will be victorious!
Thing is, even if I got first attack off, it wouldn't count as in combat. Combat would start after, so I'd be out of position and I could end up with the same shit on me.
This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way. This should do it. A calculated risk.
Alright. Getting better than the last two times at least.
This will hurt. This was not part of the plan.
Never mind. That 40 must have been like very close to max it. Okay, 18 plus 16 is 34. So I guess max would be quite painful.
We will be victorious! This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way.
absolutely destroyed right now. That first fight went so well.
This should do it. A calculated risk.
I just got super lucky. I thought I was unlucky at the end when I couldn't hit the AC-26 guys, but I was just super lucky at the start, that's it. Maybe I should ignore the skeletons to next level, if I can. I mean, I don't even know if I can get another level before Queen.
Interesting.
I'm also not sure if this positioning is really that worse. One of them can't attack me, which is cool.
We will be victorious! This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt.
Decent start. Could be better, but it was decent.
Let's try this one. This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. This was not part of the plan.
Wow. I'm just realizing how lucky I was at first fight. This seems impossible right now. I don't have the patience to keep re-rolling. I think this is my last try and then I'll ignore them for now.
Interesting. We will be victorious! This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt.
Alright. That was very good.
Let's try this way. This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt.
Okay, this is actually similar to the first try. Except that I'm getting hit way more, which isn't good, but... gotten rid of the two dreads relatively quick. Maybe I should just reset, go inverse. Main problem is these buffs that just don't last very long. Well, this buff at least.
Let's try this way. This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt.
I think I might actually be dead. Let's just reset. If I can survive long enough. Yeah, I barely survived. The problem is, because of the position I'm in, can't do too much with 5 foot step, but it might be enough. I'm always getting confused by if casting Invis can provoke AOO or not. So I guess I just succeeded at this. Right. So stepping out of these guys' reach made me only have to cast defensively once. I guess that's good. bothered me. I don't know if I can survive AOs. I mean, I don't even know if I can survive the normal attacks. I guess the concealment helps. Oh, also I shouldn't get AO'd because invis.
They'll never see me coming.
Definitely worse outcome than the first fight where both dreads were down. But pretty decent. I am also using some of the potions out of combat just because it's only small potions and
Focus on the goal. Follow my
they're pretty heavy. Like the wand is always gonna weigh the same. No matter if I use charges or not.
What a find.
Let's try and take out the dread at the start. That would be pretty ideal.
Let's try this way. Our victory is certain!
Okay, that sucked.
This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this. This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way.
I'm getting kind of wrecked.
This should do it.
Okay, that was nice. I can't invis out again though.
A calculated risk.
Okay, I think if I remember correctly, the first time
This will hurt.
where I didn't invis out even though I should have. I don't think I got one of those normals down. I think I only got the dreads and then just couldn't hit the normal ones.
Let's try this way. This should do it. A calculated risk.
Oh, but I wasted too many healing potions. Maybe I should drink another 8 potion.
This will hurt. Let's try this way.
Need to be really
This
lucky
should
now.
do it. A calculated
I want to have
risk.
8 potions stack. I don't think they do.
I am prepared.
That was a pretty costly fight, consumable wise. I mean, the Buckskin will last for a while, so it's fine, I guess.
I can't. A trivial matter. Interesting.
How many charges does this have left? I don't want to waste too much of it. Oh, I already wasted almost all of it.
They'll never see me coming.
Oh, this leads upstairs again, huh?
Enemy approaching! This will hurt! Let's try this way. Ah! This should do it. A calculated risk. Ah! This will hurt. Let's try this way. This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way. This should do it. A calculated risk.
These spiders have way more XP than I
I
thought
know
they
what
would.
to do.
I have twice as much as kobold and mites.
They'll never see me coming.
I guess it's because of the poison.
What a find.
Because other than that, they're so much weaker than some other enemies. I mean, I guess they're on the same level as normal mites and stuff.
This is not possible. It is finished.
So really just one trap?
This will hurt. We will be victorious! Let's try this way. Ha! This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way. This should do it. Time's not waiting.
The reason I'm kind of okay with
They'll
wasting
never see me come.
healing consumables right
I
now
know the way.
is because I have bark skin and they lay poison on me. Which just lasts for a while, and
I'll go ahead.
I don't know. I think it's a single bark skin potion is obviously more expensive.
Our victory is certain!
It's a single healing potion, but at the same time,
A calculated risk. This will hurt.
I'm using so many of them.
Let's try this way. Ugh. This should do it. A calculated risk.
The thing is though that resting itself
They'll
doesn't
never
heal
see
a
me
lot.
coming.
So I have to travel to Olex to full heal. I do have plenty of gold.
Enemy approaching!
I wouldn't even know what to buy with it right now. The only reason I'm remotely
This will hurt. Let's try this way.
trying to save on gold in the first place
This should do it.
is because of Pitax tournament.
A calculated risk.
Because I might wanna... Oh shit, double
Part
crit.
of the plan.
I might wanna go there earlier with the fog trees. Earlier than you'd usually go in the story. Because they have an insane item for kineticists.
We will be victorious!
But it's a one go thing.
This should do it. A calculated risk.
It's like you go there
This will hurt.
before the story, then you'll still have the complete quest
Let's try this way.
once the story leads you there.
This should do it.
What's with these guys and all these crits?
A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way. Our victory is certain!
That was weird. I get some free healing there.
This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way.
Oh, these spiders are giving me insane XP.
They'll never see me coming.
I think I reached the point where I need to get healing stuff though.
Ready for anything.
I just like to get to the traps first or something.
Interesting.
That's one.
This is not possible. It is finished.
I think I'm in the wrong section for those multiple traps. I think they might actually be upstairs. Not 100% certain. There's a section with multiple traps and also with a big dialogue trap.
Follow my lead.
But I don't think that's actually. It's a big spooter. I think I can win this without healing.
Enemy approaching! This was not part of the plan.
Especially not if I'm doing something stupid, but it doesn't make a difference. I can't win that.
Time's not waiting. Follow my lead. We will be victorious! This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way. This should do it. Ah! A calculated risk. This will hurt. Ha! Let's try this way. This was not part of the plan.
Alright. Let's refill on healing.
Ready for anything.
But yeah, since those spiders gave a lot more XP than I expected, we might actually get to level up before Queen. That's nice. I think another level up definitely means that none of the normal maiden kobolds and centipedes and spiders can do any damage to me except for a crit. Like even if they roll a good roll,
No mistakes.
they should do 0 damage unless they crit. Depending on whether I get my water ability, the shield AC, it will also make my AC a lot better. But yeah, the ability bar, I don't know what to call it, the class progression, whatever, only shows this for the level 4 one right now because I already picked it. If I wouldn't have picked it and I'd be in character creation or just prior to level 4, then it has a more detailed description, I think, and tells you when you get this item. I need to be really careful with timer now because I wasted a lot of time. But it looks like we're still good. I already killed the bear, so it's not too bad. I'll sell most of these offensive spells because there's no way in hell I'm ever gonna cast them. I'm also gonna sell these because at the end of the day they're like a shield of face. They have plenty of potions on which will become obsolete very soon. But the shield of face obviously have the benefit. Maybe I should keep these, but the problem is I just can't cast these in combat. I think with turn-based you can cheese it a little bit and the combat will not actually start if you fail your save. But the offensive ones just seem mostly not too good. Once again, maybe if I fail the DC from out of stealth it won't trigger. I could like rinse, repeat, click it till I get it, but it doesn't sound like a lot of fun. I meant to sell the enlarged person for quite a while, but whenever I was in Wender's inventory, I was like, yeah, I was some consumable I meant to sell, and then I just couldn't remember which one it was.
How may I serve you? How may I?
Am I blind? I'm blind. I probably should just buy way more potions. It's not like I'm gonna do anything big with my gold before P-Tax. I guess you do get the weak Kineticist helmet in city, whatever it's called. First city. Your own city. I don't remember how expensive that is, but we'll also get a lot of loot to sell from Staglord.
know what to do.
I could respec into the different Azima that gives you resist elements and could kill this thing pretty easily. Why did I run up here?
On the goal.
It wouldn't be easy, it would be like I'd still have to hit it, aka I'd have to crit, which could take a while. But one of the Azima, it's either one of the Azima or one of the Tiefling races, gets resist elements, which scales with your own level as caster level. So if you're level 10, it's actually resist 20. Which means will-o-wisps and similar stuff pretty much never will do damage to you. Since I am level 7.
I know the way.
I might do that for Tartuccio as well. It's just a little cheesy respecking into a different race.
They'll never see me coming.
But it's just much better than the scrolls that you can buy, because the scrolls only give you low caster level, translating into 10 resist. Why does there have so many charges on this? I mean, it's gonna stay useful for a little bit longer.
Time's not waiting.
I don't know when we get the first armor items, aka bracers, that are remotely close to 4.
This should do it. We will be victorious!
Yeah, so centipedes are only 50. So the fact that spiders are 100 is pretty crazy.
A calculated risk.
Because I don't think they're that different, difficulty-wise.
This will hurt.
Unless I forget to use my scroll. But that's the same for spiders, so.
This should do it. A calculated risk. We will be victorious! This will hurt. Let's try this way. This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way. This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way. This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way. Ready for anything. Interesting. What a find. Follow my lead.
I think the traps are actually on the first level. It's just this weird lower section of the first level. This is gonna lead to the big centipede.
I know the way.
I think it's fine though. I might be wrong. That definitely has happened before.
Our victory is certain! This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way. This should do it. A calculated risk.
Here it comes.
This will hurt. Let's try this way. This should do it. A calculated risk.
Wait, is it not gonna melee me?
This will hurt.
They're all spitting.
Let's try this way. This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way. This was not part of the plan.
It doesn't seem to actively want to melee me. But I also don't have anything great ranged. See, fucking Blaster Kineticists always have everything easy. Was not a crit. Yeah, this is even higher damage than the bear had. Base damage. And the same attack bonus.
We will be victorious! This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way. This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way. should do it.
I think the big one maybe just maybe doesn't have a lot of HP. So what I will try, potentially either one-shot it or bring it low enough that we can get lucky and hit and block a couple of hits, or like let him miss a couple of hits.
No mistakes.
I probably also should use some consumables. This.
Our victory is certain!
That's not what I wanted.
They'll never see me coming. A calculated risk.
Yeah. So about the theory that it doesn't have a lot of HP. Sadly not true. I guess a crit would have almost killed it. But if I can, I don't want to reload until I get a fucking crit.
This will hurt.
I was very lucky. I actually, if I can survive this, I need to go in this again. Because that is very low, boy.
Let's try this way.
There we go. That should be easy. Wow, that was way more XP than I expected. We're so close.
This should do it. Calculated risk.
Keep in mind there's still traps and a couple of spiders, so
This will hurt.
level up should be pretty much guaranteed. I think.
Let's try this way. This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way. This should do it. They'll never see me coming. Follow my lead. I know the way. calculated risk. This will hurt. Enemy approaching. Let's try this way. This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way. This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way. They'll never see me coming.
I damage should have bought way more healing.
Time's not waiting. I'll go ahead.
Okay, so this should get me to the trapped section. And also to the king fight.
All according to plan.
Oh, the traps down here. I don't think they are.
I know the way.
Yeah, down here is just spiders. No traps here.
This should do it. A calculation. We will be victorious! This will hurt. Let's try this way. This should do it. Ready for anything. Follow my lead. They'll never see me coming.
It's just the same section. The spider's a little weird. It looks different, but it isn't actually too different, as far as I remember. However, just in case I drink one of these. I mean, why not? We have so many anyway.
A calculated risk. This will hurt. Our victory is certain.
But yeah, definitely has more HP, and I think it also hits a little bit harder. But XP, I think weirdly enough, are the same. I might be wrong. But yeah, it does hit quite a bit harder actually. That was not a crit. And I got unlucky. If I don't kill it now, then I'm probably dead.
This should do it.
Yeah, looks like I'm dead. Oh, it missed.
A calculated risk.
There's a little bit more XP.
This will hurt. Let's try this way. This should do it.
Wow, we're so close.
I know what to do.
I think just the traps will get me there already. Level up.
I am prepared. They'll never see me coming.
Trap should be down here.
No mistakes. A calculated risk. Enemy approaching! This will hurt. Let's try this way. This should do it.
Weird. Are they after a section, or am I in the wrong place? Maybe they're actually here. I don't know. I think I'm in the wrong section.
We will be victorious!
Yeah, this is definitely not where the traps are. I remember this area up here is a little buggy on turn-based mode. Or at least it was on the beta.
Risk. This will hurt.
Like there's several groups of enemies. They don't all aggro you on turn-based.
This should do it. calculated risk.
I need to find the trapped section. I don't want to be fighting right now because I'm so close to the level.
In due time.
And fighting just gets a lot easier.
Interesting.
Maybe it's here somewhere. I don't think it is.
A trivial matter.
Fighting will just get so much easier if I at least get my DR, maybe even my AC. I feel like
victory is certain.
It must be around here somewhere.
This will hurt. Let's try this way. This should do it. A calculated risk. Ugh! I know what to do. What a find. Interesting. It is finished.
Is some traps here, so I feel like it should be around here somewhere. Oh yeah, that is okay. It's even south from here. So this is the section I was looking for.
I can't. I can't. It is finished.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna level just from the traps. In fact, we're gonna level before we even get to the smaller traps. Just from this big one. I'm not sure if I keep maxing con or not. Oh wait, we have bonus from belt right now. These values 18. I haven't maxed anything yet. I mean, it is damage and DC. DC is pretty useless if you don't use AoE abilities. I mean, I guess later we get an AoE kinetic blade. I just said Dex gives me AC and to hit. Con gives me damage, HP, and saving throw. Fortitude. We do get a second expanded defense already at 8. So this is normal like every other Kineticist. So it is just the first one that is delayed. Wow, that is really OP level up. That is an insane level up. It might also be more than 3 now because we're higher level than we were last time when we tried this. The base is 3 already now. I can add 2 on top. It's just gonna be really hard on our HP if I use burn for both this and this. So I think I might not use all my Flash of Stones anymore from now on. Maybe? I'm not sure. Flash of Stone is better than the armor. Both in combo are pretty nice, but I'll balance out the HP. Did I have 8 last time, or did I get another one of these as well? No, this is only... I can increase it by 1 more now, right? I feel like I had 7 before, so I'm a little bit confused. Did I really have 8 before already? Oh no, we did get an even level. Yeah, so our base increased. So I have 4 base now.
I am prepared. I'll go ahead. What a find. A trivial matter. Interesting. It is finished.
Yeah, we're just really tanky now.
What a find. This is not possible. I can't. It is finished.
If I really opt for using all my burn, then my HP will be very low. $75 minus... Is it 5 per burn? Or is it minus 32 if it's 5? Wait, this can't be right. What? I definitely take more than 1 point. Oh, per level. Okay, never mind. It's 8. Holy shit. Yeah. I don't want to be accepting 6 points then. I think I'm getting to the point where maybe I don't want to fall around too much with burn anymore. Like, okay, maybe with the DR, but definitely not with this. This is with Barkskin already.
Interesting. Focus on the goal. This will hurt. Enemy approaching!
I actually want to go for the Flame Shaman because I don't have... Usually I have a spell that looks like I have shield. I don't actually have shield.
doesn't work like that. Let's try this way. This should do it. Calculate this was not part of the plan.
Yeah, okay. Need to sneak up on that guy. Is there scrolls for the shield spell? I don't remember. I'm so used to having shield spells like a sorcerer or whatever that I never worry about magic missiles.
Follow my lead. Ready for anything. I know the way. We will be victorious! This should do it.
I don't know if that was an archer that crit me there, but someone just crit me for 0. Oh yeah, it was the archer, right?
A calculated risk.
The melees are probably still gonna do damage to me. Oh, I have 2 attacks per round now as well. BAB6.
This will hurt. Let's try this way. This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt.
Yeah, I was a very OP level up. I guess playing solo is kind of OP, being level 8 in Act 1.
Let's try this way.
BAB6
Interesting.
plus 3 AC with the option for 2 more. Coax. If I really want to take that giant HP penalty. Outside? Oh, really?
They'll never see me coming.
I'm honestly too lazy to sort through all this. Oh, never mind. I was gonna take all and just drop the heavy stuff, but it's actually not. Yeah, we just got really OP. I mean, compared to Elastic Analysis, it's still kind of lackluster. To be fair, though, at level 8, you don't get all the insane abilities yet.
This should. Our victory is certain!
The real crazy stuff is at level 11 when you get the walls, and
A
then,
calculated risk.
of course, level 13 was Deadly Earth. But wall is the first thing that ignores
They'll never see me coming.
saving throw, magic resistance, and armor class. Wall is the first truly OP thing.
I'll go ahead.
So I feel like at this level, the kinetic knight is still okay.
This will hurt. Let's try. Enemy approaching. This was not part of
These
the
guys do too much
plan.
damage. I need to be fully healed for them. What is to hit? It's a 15. I'm not flat-footed. Of 27. I guess I don't need to be fully healed. But at the same time, it will be a reload fast. I would use this, but I wouldn't want to use anything more rare.
We will be victorious! This should do it. A calculated risk. This was not part of the plan.
Okay. Let's come here when we have more healing stuff.
Follow my lead. No mistakes. Interesting.
I think I might actually get close to another level before I even leave Sycamore.
What a find. A trivial matter. I know the way.
I think frogs are still impossible as well. Wolves might be possible now because our AC is
I'll go
higher.
ahead.
I think if I use my Shroud of Water for AC, then wolves, as long as they don't crit, should be very easy. We should probably try and do some of these side areas as well. The Bogart stuff is probably not possible yet. I mean, there's one relatively weak Bogart area, but might still be too much for my guy. But of course, the higher level one is definitely a no-go right now. And then, yeah, there's also an area with wolves, where I'm not too sure.
All according to plan.
Wait, did I never equip a cloak? Did, okay. Okay. I think I'll just buy these. Pretty expensive, but it will save me a lot of annoyance. Not sure about the small ones, but I guess. What am I gonna do with that money right now anyway? It's gonna be annoying later in the game when there's so many of these potions and I'm not really gonna be using them anymore. Because obviously they sell for a lot less than I buy them for. But at the end of the day, whether I have 10k more or less for P-tax, it's like... it just doesn't matter. It's completely irrelevant. Oh, we actually have 107 HP now. I didn't realize that. I thought I had 75. So I think if I accept full burn, I should be fine. Oh, it shows me... I never realized that. The last number tells me my actual HP. Oh, I see. That is useful. Yeah, 59 HP is plenty for Act 1. Yes. That gets us to 24. Oh wait, I shouldn't have used the shield twice. I only get +1 from it. Okay. I wouldn't say we still have plenty of time. So I'm gonna live with those 8 wasted HP for now. Till I have to rest again. It's unfortunate. It's kind of annoying that I can use that twice, but don't get the max. Okay, so Two Rivers Field is just an elemental, I think, so I'm not sure how worse going there actually is. But I guess it's 3 XP that's on the way. I don't think there's any great loot there.
They'll never see me coming.
Oh, never mind. This is also a Bogart place. I think this is a weak Bogart place. Because the strong Bogart place, you kind of come from the left. Oh yeah, this is a place where there's like Bogarts and wolves.
This should do.
This might have been a bad idea. Okay. I forgot about my second attack, I guess.
Follow my lead.
Second attack OP. Poor wolf. 198 is +9. I guess the normal
Our
Bogarts
victory is certain.
aren't too strong.
A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way. This should do it. Ah! Time's not waiting.
I mean, I guess I didn't use this. I don't even know why I didn't. I don't know how many enemies are left, but we have so many charges in this. So if 27 was that, with Buckskin we could have 29. And for a very short duration with this we could have 30.
I know what to do.
So wolves should definitely, yeah, wolves are not a problem now.
I am prepared.
Because they only have 10.
They'll never see me coming.
Some traps here as well, if I remember.
A calculated risk.
Yep.
This will hurt. I can't. It is finished.
Also, my stupid self keeps forgetting about this. But it isn't completely my fault. Because I can't do this. Our wrestler will disappear, but maybe I still should. So it's 30 with Barkskin and 31 with Shield of Faith. That's actually nice.
Focus on the goal.
Because a Shield of Faith lasts for so short.
This is not possible. I can't.
That is actually really, really
I can't.
nice.
It is finished. Interesting. A trivial matter. In due time. They'll never see me coming.
There's a lot of wolves though. Maybe I should use the Buckskin here. Nah.
Enemy approaching! Let's try this way. This should do it. Ugh. A calculated risk.
Yeah, this level up
This
is
will
insane.
hurt.
Game just got so much easier.
They'll never see me coming.
I was gonna check if the difficulty is still where it needs to be.
No mistakes. Ready for anything. They'll never see me come. We will be victorious! Let's try this way. This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way. They'll never see me coming.
Imagine playing this melee kineticist, but instead of picking the silly kinetic knight, actually picking the strong psychokineticist. But instead of playing it as a OP blaster, just playing it melee. That would be so much better than the kinetic knight. Because a burn gives us like weaker will saves and weaker perception and whatnot. It's a little bit annoying, but that's it. It just doesn't have any actual downsides in combat because most, if not all, will save related spells can be negated by freedom of movement. And there's just not that many of them in the story. It's like, yeah, Act 6 onward, you get spammed by Paralyzed, but then you can just buy hundreds of Freedom of Movement scrolls and they last several hours. I think they last very long. Oh, they don't last several hours, they last 70 minutes. But yeah, they do last very long. Okay, so this is a dangerous Boggart place, I would assume. I'm actually not sure if it is, now that I think about it. The one with the underground facility. This might be the place with all the wolves, so I'm not 100% sure what's the best idea going here. But I guess if I drink a Barkskin potion, I should be fine.
They'll never see me coming. I know what to do.
Or not, this is the place with the elemental, okay. Let's use one of these because we have so many, just in case.
This should do it. Our victory is certain!
I have a lot of HP. And they have 2 attacks. No. Oh, they also have 20 attack bonus, holy shit.
A calculated risk.
Okay. This isn't great. Why do I have a 20? Oh no, he has a 20, I have a 20. So.
This was not part of the
Alright,
plan.
elemental. Not the best idea, I guess. I wonder about Queen Fight, if it's really easy now or if it's still gonna be tricky. Because Queen does more damage than the normal mites. Why does this keep turning off? And this. Wait, was that just turned off when I fought the elemental? Yeah, it was. Oh. Huh. I don't know, man. Instead of a 24, I'd have a 30. No, not quite. A 29. Wait, far from this? Yeah, I would have a 30. So it'd still have 50% hit chance. I mean, 50 isn't that crazy. Like with reloads, definitely.
They'll never see me coming.
It just isn't that worth. There's no good loot. The XP isn't too high. The location is pretty dead. Pretty useless. I might remember it wrong and there's like a wand of healing there or something.
Ready for anything. Follow my lead. I know the way.
Okay, that's attempt queen. It's not ideal because I used my shroud one more time now. It gives me bonus. My HP is a little low. We definitely want to kill the priest if possible. One of the priests. There's a named priest, which I think I wouldn't be able to one-shot. Oh yeah, these guys always have this weird bug. Or at least they have it ever since the turn-based beta is out. Where they get angry at something. I think it's like the companions that didn't join you and that are in the cage. I'm not sure what's going on, but they go into combat for some weird reason. Last time I did this, I was trying to do Heart of Ira cheese. I was just utterly impossible. Yeah, so this is a named priest. I think the problem with him is that he has more HP. I might be wrong and he doesn't.
All according to plan.
If I want to go for the one shot on one of them, I think I'm safer if I go for this guy. But yeah, that still leaves us with one priest too many that will paralyze us because will save doesn't exist. Maybe we'll have to use this. Let's see how much damage we take from Queen, I guess.
This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way. Oh! They'll never see me coming. Oh! They'll never see me coming. This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. They'll never see me coming. Our victory is certain! Let's try this way. This should do it. A calculated risk. This was not.
Wow, the Queen
the
hurts.
plan.
Queen hurts. I think the Vanish potion just doesn't last long enough. That's why combat all of a sudden started. So I might as well keep it. I don't think there's a big point in wasting it there.
They'll never see me coming.
Very good to know that we can one-shot that priest though. I don't know if it was a crit though. That would be less idea. It was not a crit.
We will
Oh,
be
come on.
victorious!
Oh, he had very... I'm so silly. He had very bad initiative. I didn't realize. Man, I'm making all the mistakes. Oops, I did not mean to do that.
They'll never see me coming.
Not hell. Only he's on me though. Alright. Pretty sure you can't damage me.
This should do it.
As long as the butcher isn't on me, we're good.
A calculated risk. This will hurt.
We can actually do damage with crits.
Let's try this way.
ID aggro?
They'll never see me coming. Our victory is certain! This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt! Let's try this way. They'll never see me coming. Ready for anything.
Okay, so far so good. I wonder if there's a butcher down
I know the way.
this area. But I guess there's no point going there right now. This one is always gonna be close to Queen. I could just one-shot this guy.
I'll go ahead.
Not asking for. Let's get a crit on him. I just got a crit on normal might, so it's kind of unlikely that I get one now.
This enemy approaching! A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way.
Queen does so much
plan.
damage. I did forget to use my other buff, so I just realized. Buckskin and whatnot. I also forgot to buy Cat's Grace and Reduce Person. Wait, do I not have a backskin? I forgot to fill up. And I did realize I was empty already. That's very annoying. This doesn't last long enough.
Follow my lead. This should. We will be victorious! Ugh.
Wait, I forgot this as well? What the fuck?
A calculated risk. Ugh. This will hurt. Let's try this way. This should do it. A calculated risk. This was not part of the plan.
Alright, I mean, obviously we need to use a mage armor. It's so annoying that I don't have a backskin. Shit's harder than the Tatuccio fight. She's got... He's 60, that's not high at all. Yeah, very unfortunate that I don't have a backskin. It's me. Imagine having reduced person, backskin. What's the other one? Cat's Grace. It should be a lot better though. She's got a 16. At 29 now.
This should do it. We will be victorious! A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way. This should do it. A calculated risk. This This will hurt.
I was
Let's
getting
try
almost my
this way.
second attack right now. Okay. Usually I finish her for her loot. However, right now it's really hard for me to kill her at all. We are playing lawful good, guys, so I guess chaotic good is close enough. So let's actually leave her alone. Oh, I was wondering why the fight was over so quickly all of a sudden, but I guess we crit.
Follow my lead.
Oh, looks like they dropped the loot anyway. No, that's just these guys, not the. Okay.
I know the way. They'll never see me coming.
I might actually end pretty soon. I'm getting a bit tired. Most of the rest of Sycamore shouldn't be a problem. I mean, we already cleared out a large area. They're just fucking frogs remaining. I actually cleared out a giant area. It's like frogs and I guess some spiders and... No, not spiders, just... centipedes. I don't think I can do the frogs at all. As silly as that might sound. I guess it depends on the attack, which might be pretty low. Because up until this level up, my EC wasn't very high, and now I can boost it quite a bit. Need be.
This should do it. Our victory is certain! A calculated risk. This will hurt! Let's try this way. This should do it. A calculated risk. They'll never see me coming. I know what to do.
Yeah, maybe I was overestimating the amount of XP I would get. It does not look like I'm gonna get another level up then.
This will hurt. Let's try this way. Enemy approaching! This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt.
I got super lucky that I didn't get ability drained. I don't even have
Ready for anything.
poison immunity on me.
I'll go ahead.
There isn't a lot of stuff left here.
No mistakes. They'll never see me coming. Let's try this way. We will be victorious! This should do it. They'll never see me coming.
Yeah, frogs here. Unless to hit is super bad, I cannot fight them.
All according to plan. Our victory is certain!
Did I actually just forget to quick save? Oh no, I didn't save it. Decent initiative. That to hit is 15, okay.
This will hurt. Ugh. Let's try this way. This should do it.
Well, they hit hard. Oh, these guys actually have a 17.
This was not
Wow.
part of the plan.
So I should be focusing the poisoned ones. Poisonous ones.
Follow my lead. This should do it. We will be victorious! A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way. This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way. This should do it. This was not part of the plan.
I mean, this would totally be possible with more consumables, buckskin and reduced person and cat's grace, because 17 is not that high.
No mistakes. This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way. This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way. Be victorious! This should do it. A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way.
Sometimes there's this weird interaction where
This should do
you don't get a second attack.
This will hurt.
Which I guess makes sense because of the whole gather power shenanigans.
Let's try.
Oh, we got him. I should be free now.
This should do it.
Let's just get
A
crits
calculated risk.
the shit out of me.
This will hurt.
Oh, there's another one.
Let's try this way.
This wasn't really super worth it, but I guess 200 for the poisonous ones. A decent amount of XP, but I'm not gonna level anyway.
Focus on the goal.
And sell this for a fair amount of money. Wait, I didn't even pick it up yet. That is pretty expensive. But also weighs 10 pounds? I've never noticed that before. I wonder if there's anything useful you can do with that. I personally never came across
Interesting.
anything, but that's mainly because I didn't carry it around with me.
Time's not waiting.
Like, I never researched if you can do anything with it, and I didn't carry it around in my travels, so I could maybe come across something.
They'll never see me coming.
I feel like the way the description is worded,
I am prepared.
there might be more I can do with it.
This should do it. A calculated risk. Our victory is certain! This will hurt. Let's try this way. Ugh. This should do it. Ah! A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way. Ah! Follow my lead. What a find.
Not too useful, I think.
I know the way.
Yeah, looks like that's everything down here.
I'll go ahead. I know what to do.
I'm gonna leave this
They'll never
area
see
for
me
next
coming.
recording. That is the last area before Tatooine fight. That isn't too big. It's like one big fight and two very small fights. Also, the AI is going completely crazy in that fight. I don't know if only in turn-based mode But basically your companions are invincible in that fight, or your former companions, I guess. And at least when the turn-based mode wasn't officially in the game, when turn-based beta, I was trying out the turn-based beta, everyone was just trying to kill the two invincible companions, which made the fight very easy for me. So let's see if that's still a thing, and especially if it's a thing outside of turn-based mode. Alright, I'm gonna end here. Have a good one. Bye bye.